Next one. Hello, Cristine. We are blank, a brand based in blank, and we're launching a brand new campaign for our natural slimming patches.
Tell me why I should care. Tell me why you're sending this to me.
Our website is blank for your reference. Okay, so they're letting you look into the
There is a
product.
website.
Our products work very well here in blank, and we are developing our brand. We have been following your profile on Instagram and really love your posts.
They're lying.
Do you
Like,
put
they're
Do you
lying.
even post on Instagram?
See, they're just lying.
I thought I would reach out to see if you'd be open to a paid collaboration on Instagram and or Snapchat. Please share your possible rate for our collaboration. Excited to have you join our team.
I mean, I think the audience knows why we are laughing at this is because you guys know my content. I would never do a promotional deal with a company that's promoting like slimming patches or losing
weight
weight.
loss, yeah.
That's just something I would never do out of my own moral standards. But I also am very confused by brands who reach out to YouTubers and say like, we like your content, we've seen your stuff, but it's just so discordant with what they sell. There is nothing on my main YouTube channel or main Instagram that suggests I'm interested in losing weight or promoting that kind of thing to my followers, especially like slimming patches, which what's a slimming patch?
I'm pretty sure they're like unproven, like,
Yeah.
I want to be careful what sort of claims.
We don't really know, but it sounds
I'm pretty sure they're patches
fishy.
you put on that like give you, what's the word for like, it just makes your heart beat faster and they can potentially be dangerous.
oh great.
Yeah.
Great.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
But like they're not even giving more information. I mean, I guess I have their website if I wanted to go, but I normally actually never click links directly from an email.
If people could lose weight by wearing a patch,
It would work.
people
yeah.
would be aware of
Then
that.
doctors would be prescribing it.
Yeah,
Right.
sure.
Yeah. So always another reason why I would never promote something like this because it involves medical advice, which I do not have, and I'm not sure that these people have. So
Yeah. I will say on your Instagram stories, you post a lot of yourself working out. Have you noticed an increase in the number of emails about like gym and diet and health stuff maybe?
You know, I thought maybe I would, but actually no. I've always consistently had emails, and this is just like sad society, I guess. Ever since I got big at all in 2016, I've always had emails about tea that is like a detox tea or something to lose weight, when it's never been something that I expressed as a social media personality, like wanting to share with my followers. That was always something that I would always get, that kind of
So
sponsorship.
it's probably
offer.
just an indication that, again, like we were sort of intimating, these people, often you get emails from people where it's very clear they have like no idea who you are or what
No.
your content is.
They just
right?
target any female influencer with X amount of followers or higher and see if they take the bait. So that I know what that is. Like, these aren't people personally reaching out to me because they think there's a real meaningful connection between Simply Nailogical and whatever slimming patch they're selling. They're just hoping that of the, 1,000 influencers they email, maybe a couple will respond.
Yeah. It's a numbers game.
Yeah.
There's a related one here. Hi there, my name is Blank and I'm reaching out to you because we recently came across your YouTube channel and love both your content and your values. We are introducing the app dedicated to the blank diet called the Blank app to the US market and would love to collaborate with you. Could you please send us your media kit and price for a dedicated video and a video mention on your YouTube channel? The post could possibly be one of these topics. They give some examples like, I tried the blank diet for a week, what I eat in a day on the blank diet, etc. And they attached a campaign brief.
So I would say this email is it's structured better just compared to the last one and some of the other ones. Like, they give you examples of what they're looking for, and there was actually a PDF influencer guide.
Yeah, no, this is a pretty fairly, this looks like a legitimate email to me. So I think it's interesting to sort of, in distinction
Juxtapose.
to the first one, which is just like weight loss patches, promote them. Like, even if you have made a decision that like you're not going to promote like diet culture.
Yeah,
or
let's just be
products
clear.
like
I'm not
that.
saying I want to answer this email, because I'm not. Because the
No.
second they say it's about weight loss, I'm just automatically not interested.
But I guess I
personally.
want to be clear to people, like, this is an example of an okay email in the sense like, here's a product. We think it aligns with your values. I'm not really sure how they came to that conclusion, but like, here's a campaign brief. We want to know what your rate is, your rate card. Like, these are all very standard things for like an agency or a company to ask for from a YouTuber. For you, I think that's just like, where is the connection between the substance or the kind of product they want you to promote and you? And that's what's lacking here. But that's not to say, like, if some other lifestyle influencer got an email like this, who does just make videos about what I eat in a day, this is something that, like, I'm probably responding to.
I mean, I can understand why you're saying that, but I also struggle with, so how many of these what I eat in a day videos have been sponsorships, and were all of them properly disclosed? And it's hard to just outright accuse people of not disclosing because we have no idea. There's a lot of people who make what I eat in a day videos that are not sponsored,
Sure.
and they're truly just doing it because it's, like that's the type of content they put on their channel. It's what their audience wants to see, and people find value in it. But it's almost like this company wants to package their product into these more relatable types of videos that is trending, like what I eat in a day. And I'm not sure if that's a little deceptive. And I would expect that any professional company would require that influencers working with them properly disclose that this is a paid sponsorship, a paid ad, so that way the audience can take the information they're receiving with a grain of salt and, decide their own actions, knowing that it was in fact paid for. But just, even still, personally, maybe it's just my own issue with this as a topic. It irks me a little bit to know that people out there are making videos about what I eat in a day. This diet worked. I lost 10 pounds, sponsored by whatever. Because even though you're telling the audience it's sponsored, diets don't work for everyone. And we don't know the medical history like of the person promoting it or the people who might try it as a result in the followers. So that's just my own moral issue with why this topic is a little tricky and challenging, even if properly disclosed. But it's not a content world that I'm in to begin with. So
Even with a proper disclosure too, can you really trust that it isn't biasing how this is presented to you, knowing the person's being paid?
Well, exactly, because a company will never pay for an ad that isn't positive about their product. Otherwise, why would they pay for that? That makes no sense.
Yeah, a brand,
So-
if brands that are doing this properly, when they pay an influencer for a sponsored post or a mention or whatever, they'll have rights to approve that content, right? So it almost like means they're never going to approve something that doesn't positively portray the product. And of course, they're paying for promotion.
So either the influencer did actually lose 10 pounds in a week or whatever the clickbait was, or they didn't, and they're maybe exaggerating their results. And you wouldn't know.
Maybe, but like I'm sure there are people who do videos like this. Like, I tried this diet this week for non-sponsored videos.
Sure,
and
yeah,
I think
there's lots
that's
of
actually
that.
kind of interesting content to me.
Yeah, if it's honest, then I think it's interesting. But I guess just knowing that this exists, and I wonder if this is how maybe the audience feels, knowing that there's companies out there asking to sponsor people with this type of content structure, it makes me like so nervous about how much content did I watch out there that might have been sponsored or influenced in some way by brands paying for it.
Yeah.
Scary world.